Okay, 14.2 uh, is going to look at how organisms interact as individuals and as a population, which is rather different. Uh, One of the ways that organisms interact, or where one organism might interact with another, is through predation, which is the hunting of one animal against the other. You can also have intra and inter specific competition. Intra means within, inter means among. So if I have intra specific competition, it might be two males fighting each other. If I have inter specific competition, it might be a male and a female trying to win each other over. So those would be two examples of that. So predation is when an organism captures and eats another. And when it comes down to predation, we're going to look at three major types of relationships. Aside from predation, we're going to look at three major types of relationships. That's probably a better way of putting it. And these major types of relationships, you might have heard about them as symbiotic relationships. Uh, in mutualism, both organisms benefit. So the thing living on or in the bigger host, right? Both things are being benefited from this event. That's mutualism. Commensalism is when an organism uh, does well while the other is unharmed. The first. All right, I found a way to get my picture-in-picture to work again. I'm sure you guys are very excited. So let's talk about the third type of symbiotic relationship, which is parasitism, where one organism benefits while the other is harmed. Here you have a caterpillar. This caterpillar is being consumed by a wasp larvae, and uh, that is the host. The larvae of the brachionoid wasp is feeding on the host and is slowly enveloping this host, and that host is going to perish so that wasp can benefit. That is parasitism. Okay, and there are some human type parasites, but none quite as grisly as that one is. So another example of parasitism are ectoparasites, which are leeches, and endopasites. That could very well be parasites, by the way, such as hookworms. But these are just another example of an organism that benefits while the host is injured. And that is it for chapter 14, section 2.